Hey, how y'all doing out there? I'm back again with another video. Today I'd like to do my review for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now, I'm a little excited about this review only because I absolutely love this device. This device is boss. This might be the best Android tablet on the market, period. Now, I know the S8 Plus is probably coming out soon, but right now, this might be the best Android tablet on the market. Now, I'm not saying that for sure because I haven't had every Android tablet on the market, but I'll say this. This is the best tablet I've ever used, period, by far. All right? Love this tablet. It's a absolute beast. Can I recommend it? I'll tell you right now off the rip. I ain't even got to wait to the end of the video. I highly recommend this device. If you're looking for an Android tablet and you like a big tablet with great speakers, great display, great battery life, great performance, even a great cameras on here, get this device. Definitely worth it. All right. All right. So first thing, I want to get into all the things that I do like. Then I'll get into all the things that I don't like. And then I'll just get maybe briefly into the settings and then I'll be finished. All right. First thing is the build quality. The build quality on this is great. It has an aluminum frame. Now, it's not the biggest deal about the build quality only because I always keep cases on everything, my phones, my tablets, everything, okay? But the build quality on this device is excellent. Next thing, the in-display fingerprint sensor. Now, I like that. Let me turn it off. Now, the only thing I don't like, I'll say just really quick, is that you can't see it. You can't turn it on where you can know where it's at all the time. So, but if you kind of know where it's at, you can just press it and it'll come on. So it does work good. But the other thing is, if you want to say, all you got to do is double press, the whole screen will light up and you press it and you're good to go. So I like the in-display fingerprint sensor because it works very, very well. With my S4, Tab S4, it didn't have a fingerprint sensor. It had the iris sensor. So the in-display fingerprint sensor works very well. I wish it had a little haptic feedback, which it doesn't. And the animation on it is kind of boring. But I do like that it has a in-display fingerprint sensor. So that's cool. It's not on the side of it. It's built into the display, which is what I prefer. Next thing, the face unlock. Now, the face unlock works very well. It might not be able to work right now because I'm behind this camera. But let me just tell you, it does work pretty well. Samsung, is not the best face unlock, but I'm just glad that it has it because, sometimes when I'm sitting down and I have the thing on my lap and I don't, too lazy to reach out my hand to press the fingerprint sensor, I just hit the power button or double tap this display and automatically it sees my face, opens right up. So when it does catch my face, it opens up pretty quickly. So I do like the fact that it has face unlock and it works pretty decent. Next thing, the size of the tablet. 12.4 inches. This is the biggest tablet I have ever owned, ever used, period. And I love it because I'm all about that media life. I'm Instagram, I'm Facebook, I'm YouTube, I'm watching movies. I like a big display, period. My phones, mostly all of my phones are big devices because I love big displays. So I love the size of this tablet. Next is let's talk about the dynamic lock screen wallpapers. Now I'll show you those. I love these because every time you turn off that screen and you turn it on, you're going to get a different wallpaper. And I absolutely love this. Now you can also use live wallpapers too, but I kind of like the dynamic ones because they just constantly keep changing. And I'm the type of person, I like change. I like, when it comes to my devices, I want to see something different on my screen every single time I turn on my device. That's just me. You don't have to do that. Some people like to put loved ones on there. They like certain things they want to put on there permanently. Me, I want to see something different every time I turn the display on. So that's me. All right. That's just how I roll. All right. So I love that. Next, let's talk about my favorite, and I mean my favorite part of this whole device, I know y'all probably know. Anybody that knows me and knows what my favorite thing about devices is, you'll know already what I'm getting ready to say. The display. Oh my goodness gracious. You talking about eye candy? This display is just unbelievable. It's awesome. It's great. It's exquisite. It's eye candy. Everything you could think of, this display is it. I mean, this display is just unbelievably beautiful. I mean, a lot of times I'll turn on the display. I don't even want to use a tablet. I just want to stare at the display. Literally, I can literally keep making the screen stay on for 30 minutes. I just want to stare at the display and look at all the different wallpapers. This display is so beautiful. It gets crazy bright. Now, as you already know, I like my displays pretty bright. Now, this one, I didn't have to even put it in the red. It's like still in the blue because it already gets super bright. Now, if I put it in the red, it's going to get too bright for my eyes. It even hurt my eyes. So this is great. I love this display. It's just unbelievable. So this is my favorite part of this whole device is the display. I'm all about that display. All right. Next, the quad speakers on this thing are amazing. I'm serious. They're crazy loud, and not only loud, but they have excellent sound quality. Okay? They're tuned by AKG with Dolby Atmos, and you're getting 4 speakers, not 2, 4. Let me let you listen to a little bit of a movie real quick.
That is what you have taken from me. I'm going to make them suffer, Cal. These humans you've adopted, I will take them all from you one by one.
You're a monster, Zod. And I'm gonna stop you.
Look at that display. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I love it. All right. Now, some movies are louder than others. When I'm on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, them videos are super loud, but excellent sound quality. So if you like listening to music, or if you like looking at videos or whatever, you're going to absolutely love these speakers. These are the kind of speakers that I've always dreamed of and hoped for on a tab, because the S4 tablet that I have, the speakers are good, but they're not even coming close to the loudness and the sound quality of these speakers. Not even close. I'm telling you, these speakers blow those speakers out of the water. All right. Next thing, let's talk about the battery life. Now you got a 10,090 milliamp battery. The battery life on this device is ridiculous. Seriously, light to moderate usage, 6 to 7 days. I didn't say 6 to 7 hours, 6 to 7 days. So that tells you the standby time is phenomenal. Like literally, it's phenomenal. Even when I'm using it, now I could kill this in a day. If I'm using it really, really hard, I could kill it. But if I'm using it light to moderate, which I do most of the time, it usually lasts me a whole week. So if you're the type of person that uses it like that, you're only going to be, charging this device once every 7 days, 6 to 7 days. Seriously. So you're going to absolutely love the battery life on this device. It is phenomenal. Okay. Love that. Next thing, 45-watt Superfast Charging. Love that, because this device has such a humongous battery. You don't want to have to wait 3.5 to 4 hours for it to fully charge. This charges from 0 to 100% in an hour and 25 minutes. So less than an hour and a half full charge. That's awesome. I love that. That's something that you did not get on the S4. Now, I know the S4 is a few years behind this, and I understand that. But that 45-watt Superfast Charging is amazing. I mean, think about how fast it is for for a device that has a 10,090 milliamp battery in less than 2 hours, less than an hour and a half, fully charge this device. That's great. I love that. Next thing, let's talk about the Bluetooth S Pen. Now, the thing I love about this S Pen, let me show you. It's magnetized on the back of the device. See it back there? I love that. I love that. That's really cool. And also, it magnetizes on the top of the device. So you can sit it right on top of the device and it won't move. So that's cool. And it looks more like a pen. Love the design. It's like a sleek black. I love the way it looks. I mean, they did a really good job. You know, really good job, and it feels real comfortable in the hand. So I love the Bluetooth S Pen. Now, let me just quick go over the S Pen features really quick. And I know some of you that are familiar with the S Pen, you already know about all this stuff. But for those that may not, and you may be considering this device, I just want to give you a quick tour of what the S Pen offers you. Now, of course, you got air actions. You can use your S Pen to unlock your device, which I think probably most people don't do that, honestly. You got your screen off memo. Basically, you can write with your S Pen with the screen off. So if you want to write a quick note, you can do that. Or if you just want to draw something with the screen off, you could do that. You can create notes, press and hold the S Pen, then tap the screen twice with the S Pen to create a new note. You could do that. S Pen to text, you can do that. Air view, show pointer when hovering, which you can see that pointer. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it, that little dot right there. You could allow multiple S Pens, so I could basically take the S Pen off my note and use it on the screen. I've tried it. It does work. Of course, you got shortcuts, but you got create note, view all notes, smart select, screen write, translate, coloring, 3D, chess game. I got that on there. Touch Bible, I got that on that video. That's this right here, this little button right here. You hit that, and these are all your shortcuts. Okay? See here, it tells you my S Pen is 100%. It does last a long time. Stays where you could use it. Even if it runs out, you may not use the Bluetooth capabilities, but you could still use it as a regular S Pen for all its other features. You just won't be able to use the Bluetooth capabilities if you let it run out. But the chance of it running out is slim. All right. I have it when the S Pen is removed, it does nothing. Basically, when I remove it, I put that on. So basically, it'll do that if I turn that off. It'll do every time I take the S Pen off the bag, it'll automatically bring these up, but I turn it off, so it won't do that. All right, warning if S Pen is left behind. It shows a warning if your left pen is S behind and walk away with your tablet while the screen is off. It'll tell you that you don't have your S Pen with you. Play sounds when you attach or remove the S Pen or write on the screen. Shows you here tips for using your S Pen, which is good. About S Pen. Now let me go back to air actions just really quick. I'm not going to get into them heavily. With the camera, you have these icons here. You can make these gestures to go back, to go to home, recent, smart select, screen write. Now most people are not going to do that. This is kind of gimmicky because the stuff that they having you do all this, you could just touch. You know, it's just faster just to touch the screen with the S Pen, and you'll be done. Now, choose what happens when you perform air actions in the apps below. These are all the apps basically that you can use the Bluetooth capabilities with the S Pen. You got the camera, gallery, Samsung Internet, voice recorder, Samsung Notes, AirDoodle, AR emojis, Clip Studio, Clock, Deco Pick, Office, and Chrome, and also Note Share, I believe that is. All right. Now, just give you an example what you can do with the camera, and if you're, say, you're on YouTube or if you're watching videos. And with the camera with the S Pen, you could take pictures with the S Pen. So all you got to do is take the button that's on the S Pen right here and just press it once. It'll take a photo of you. So you want to take that photo with you and your significant other. You can put the S Pen behind your back, take a photo of it. You're good to go. Now, if you're watching, say, Netflix, well, it doesn't work in Netflix, I don't believe, but it could. It just is media, so it could work in Netflix. I haven't tried it. Amazon Prime, also the video app that Samsung comes with their phone, YouTube. Basically, you press the S Pen once, the button, you could play, you could pause, you double press it, it'll play the next video. You hold the S Pen button. It'll go up. That you could take the volume up by swiping up, make the volume go down by swiping down, swipe to the left to play the previous track, and swipe to the right to play the next track. So now, I've tried it, but it's not as intuitive as it should be. So I just touch the screen myself, be honest with you. I mean, it's just quicker for me to do that. All right. So with AirView, same thing. You can preview text, images, web pages by hovering your S Pen over the screen, preview calendar events and reminders, which is cool. Let me just show you that really quick. I'm going to go to gallery, and basically say if I want to check out a picture, all I do is hover that. See how the picture got bigger? It got bigger. All right. Now also, say if I'm in, not Yahoo, sorry about that. Let me go into, see if my Yahoo Mail set up. I'm not sure if it is or not. Okay, it is. So if I want to look at an email, I could just hover over it and it'll make it bigger. See that? See how it got bigger without even opening it? Now, I know some of them it'll do it for, some of them it won't. It just depends on which one it is. But it does for the most part. So you could kind of briefly read it without having to open it up. So I like that. Also, let me go back to show you something in gallery. You could just point down. See how I'm making it move without, I'm not even touching the screen. And I can make it move. I could also do that in the internet browser too. So the S Pen is cool. And of course you can do so many other things with the S Pen. It does a lot of things. Just like with the Note, the same thing. All the features that the Note have, this has. All right. So I'm going to just sit this here for the time being. All right. Next thing. The performance. Now this has a Snapdragon 865. And I'm telling you right now, the performance on this device is great. Everything opens up super fast and super smooth. I mean, I'm telling you right now, this performance on here is awesome. I absolutely love it. I mean, everything opens up so quick, as you can see. Very quick, nice and smooth. No issues with performance on this at all. And you're not gonna you shouldn't have any issues with performance at all either, unless you just got a bad, you got a bad unit. But the performance on this device is great, and I absolutely love it. I really do. Performance A+. Now also, the multitasking capabilities on this thing are almost endless. It's just it's ridiculous. Let me give you an idea. So let me open up something. Let me say open up YouTube, and let me open up, say, Amazon. Slide that over. So now you got two side-by-side apps working in concert. And think about it. Say if I want to check something out on YouTube, and then when I see it on YouTube, I want to go to Amazon to check it out. You could do it, and it's big enough. The canvas is big enough where you could do it easily. There's no strain in trying to see everything. You could see it easily. Now you could also change how it looks. Well, you could switch it where it's this direction as I just showed you. Let me see. You can make one bigger, make one smaller. I mean, they just give you so many options.
By the late 1980s.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let me see here. Okay, you can also dim this one out some more. You can do that. They just give you so many options, man. I just love this. Let me see. Okay, you could turn that into a little ball. Then if I want to reopen it, all I do is press it and open it back up. So it's just great. I want to show you something else really quick. Okay, now you can open up. Let me do it one more time because I want to show you something. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Let me see. Go back to Amazon. Sorry about that. Let me see. All right. Okay, so you got them side by side. Now, okay, hold up. I pressed the wrong one. You could switch them side to side, and you could open up a third one. Say I want to open up eBay. Hold on this with the S Pen or your finger, right in the middle. So, and you can move this around. So you got 3 apps open at the same time. That's multitasking at its best. And all you do is swipe up, hit the home button, everything goes away. Love the multitasking capabilities of this device. Absolutely love it. Now, that's without using DeX. Now, DeX actually take this multitasking to a whole nother level as well. So let me scroll down. Let me open up DeX. Now, the DeX on here is a little different than the DeX that you have on your phone. With the phone, you use DeX, with your TV. You can use it with your computer. But on here, you can't do that. You just get the desktop experience right on the tablet. And I'm going to show you that right now. So you just swipe down. You see DeX right here. Tap on DeX. Now it's going to turn DeX on. Now here you go. Here's that laptop experience. Okay. Looks just like your laptop will look. All right. Now if you press this little square down here at the bottom, this is where all your apps are. So all you got to do, say you want to open up an app, just press open up the app. Say now I want to open up Facebook. Press Facebook. Well, that's going to actually open it up full thing. I don't want to do that, honestly. So let me come back out of that. So let me go back in here with apps. I want to do it from here. So open up that. All right. And say I want to open up my clock. Open that up. And let me see. I want to open up my Bible app. Open that up. Like it's almost like it's just endless. Let me see. Open up Amazon. Let's see. I can move this around. Go back in here again. What else I want to open up? Go to the next page. Let me see. Open up sports. So look at all of these apps. Now I can move this over here. I can take this, move this down here. Take this, move it over here. And I got this down here. So look at this. I can have pretty much endless apps open, honestly. And then I could use them however I want. When I tap it, it'll automatically let me, open it up a little bit bigger. So the multitasking capabilities with DeX is just crazy. You can open up so many different apps at the same time, okay? So keep that in mind. You just press the home button, everything goes back to normal. And when you want to exit, press this little square over here at the bottom. And it says exit DeX. And you just press that, and it'll take you back to your original screen. DeX is, if you want to go multitasking crazy, use DeX. I love DeX. All right. The next thing I love about this device is One UI. And the reason why I love One UI is because it's packed with features such as secure folder, Samsung DeX, Samsung Pass, Smart View, floating notifications, double tap to wake and sleep to display, the side key. Now, what I mean by the side key, meaning the power button, you could use the power button, double clicking it to open up an app. I like that. So you could assign it to open up whatever app you want. I don't use that, but it's there for those that would like to use that. Literally use the power button, double tap to open up any app you want. All right. As opposed to double tap for most people with their phone to open up the camera. But on here, you can do it with any app. All right, you got Samsung Labs, you got Good Lock, Quick Share, Second Screen, Screen Recording, Focus Mode, Smart View, and Kids Mode. So you got One UI is all, Samsung has always been, been about a bunch of features. I know some people think that a lot of them are gimmicky. There are probably some that are gimmicky, but for me, I love a device with a lot of features because that means I'm not going to be bored with the device. Like if there's features that I haven't used and now I decide I want to try it out and use it, I could do that. I like having the option to have these at my disposal if I want. I'm a person that loves features. I'm about that with my smartphone. I want a ton of features. The more features, the more fun I'm going to have with my device. So give me the features. So this is packed with features. Pretty much every feature that this have, the same thing you have with your Samsung Galaxy device as far as like your S series, the Note series, pretty much the same, things. There probably a few things that this don't have, but for the most part, everything that your phone has, you have on this tablet. All right. And the next thing that I like and the last thing are the cameras. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't tried out the video quality of this device, but I took some photos with this device, and I'm not gonna lie, the photo quality was impressive. I'll basically show you what I took photos of because it's big enough for you to be able to see it on here. So I want you to check it out and y'all tell me. I mean, it's really, really good quality. I mean, I was shocked by how nice these cameras are on this device. Now, if you still can't really see them that well, you know, on here, I'll definitely, you know, put them on the video where you can see them even better if this ain't good enough. But I'm telling you, I'm very, very impressed by this camera. Now, I'm not a person that's going to be taking some big giant tablet and going outside and taking pictures. I'm not going to do that, honestly. You know, I may take a picture of something in the house, you know, but outside it's just too big. You know, I'd rather do that with my phone. But I'm telling you, if you're the type of person that would literally take photos with your tablet, you will absolutely love the photo quality of this tablet. It is excellent. I'm telling you, excellent. I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed. I mean, really. I mean, seriously. These pictures are really impressive, honestly. I don't like that selfie. Selfie is not that great, as you can see. It's okay. It's not that great. I ain't like that photo. But I love the photo quality of those rear cameras. I'm very impressed. All right. So let me quickly get into the things I don't like, and then I'm done. All right. And I'll just sound those off really quick. And this is not going to be a big deal to most people, but there's something that I don't like, okay? First thing, no iris sensor. That's something I had on the S4. I like that. I just like the security of the iris sensor, just like I had on my Note 9. Samsung removed that. It was even more secure than a fingerprint sensor. I love the iris sensor, and I'm almost certain they could have put it on here because you got a bezel, so you could have easily put the iris sensor right up here, near the the front facing camera. So I really missed the iris sensor. Next thing, no headphone jack. That's something I had on my S4. I know a lot of people, oh man, get over it. I'm not getting over no headphone jack because I like the quality of sound you get from a headphone jack. So that's something I wish that was on this device. Not the biggest deal because most of the time I like to listen to my media without headphones anyway. But those times when I can't do that, it'd been nice just to be able to plug in my headphones. Okay, with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, just want to plug them in and be done. Right now, I got to use a dongle, which it works, but I prefer a headphone jack. All right. Next thing, no 45 watt Superfast Charger in the box. Now, I don't like that only because this phone was $850 when it was released. You're going to give it 45 watt capabilities. Why not put that charger in the box? Stop being cheap, Samsung. You know what they put in the box? A 15 watt fast charger for a 10,990 milliamp battery. You know how long it takes to fully charge the device? 3.5 hours. That's ridiculous. $850, the 45 watt super fast charger should have been in the box. Now, I already had one that I was using earlier with my Note 10 Plus and my S20 Ultra, and the 45 watt charging is the truth, but it should have been in the box. Next, no S Pen replacement tips. Now, that might not be a big deal for most because maybe a lot of people won't even use the S Pen, but for those people that actually do use the S Pen a lot, those things do wear out. And Samsung, that's something that they should have put at least 1 or 2 tips in the box. Seriously, $850 should have put it in the box. So no replacement S Pen tips. I don't like that. Next, no always on display. Now I know y'all probably saying no tablet has always on display, and they probably don't. But man, I wish it did, because just to sit this on the table, turn it off, and still be able to see your notifications, see the time, see your battery percentage, that would be cool. At least if you had the option. I would have loved to have it always on display on this device. I would love it. And the last thing, no 1080p at 60 frames per second on the rear or selfie cameras. Also, not the biggest deal in the world, because most of the time you're going to be using your phone and not your tablet. But once again, $850, so it should have had the capability of 60 frames on the front and the rear. So once again, that's my full review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. And I'm telling y'all right now, I absolutely love this tablet. I highly recommend this tablet to anyone that's looking for an Android tablet and you're looking for a big Android tablet. Because at 12.4 inches, you absolutely love this. You will love Instagram, Facebook, all your media. Now, I will say this, for Facebook is not quite optimized yet for Facebook. Hopefully it will be, because I'll just show you really quick what I mean. See, it doesn't fill in everything. You still got these gaps on the side. Sorry about that. Hold up. All right, I apologize for that. All right, so it's not optimized for Facebook, so I don't like that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, at some point, maybe it will be. I haven't used Instagram on here yet, but I know, because I'm mostly on Facebook for the most part anyway. So all apps are not optimized for this size canvas. So hopefully at some point it will be. But once again, that's my full review on this device. Like I said, once again, I highly recommend this. You should definitely get this. You will love it. Great cameras, great battery life, great display, great build quality, great performance. Yeah. The S Pen is great. Like, everything about this device is great, honestly, seriously. I mean, honestly, there's some things I don't like, but nothing has to do with performance or quality or anything like that. Just some people may think it's just nitpicking, but you know, but overall, like I said, this best tablet I've ever used. Seriously, I love it. Awesome battery life, great display, great speakers. You're gonna love it. Okay. The 6 gigs of RAM, no problem. That's plenty of RAM. Even though I would have loved it to have like 8 or 12, or I say start out with 8 and then go to 12, that would be cool. And maybe start out with 256 gigs of internal storage as opposed to 128. But like I said, that's nitpicking. Overall, I love this device. I believe when you get it, you'll love it too. So once again, thanks for taking the time to view this content. I do appreciate it. Hope everybody out there is staying well. Please do me a favor, hit that like, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this in the future. Once again, a big thank you to all my subscribers. I do appreciate you, and those that have just subscribed, I do appreciate your support. You guys take it easy out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.